Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Late Nights Early Mornings. This is Marquita here with another small mini haul of Fenty Beauty products. So today I'm going to be sharing what I ordered in my last Fenty Beauty order. I did order from the Labor Day sale that they had, so they had a lot of products that were like up 50% off or on some form of sale, and they had a lot of good deals on some really popular products, as well as a few new items that were out and available to purchase. And they were also doing a special offer that were where you got a 3-piece gift set if you spent $65 or more. And I did hit the $65 threshold, and I received my free gift set, which included a very cute makeup bag and a couple of other goodies. So I'm going to show you all of that in just a moment. Most of these items are still available on the website. However, they may not be at the sale price I'm going to quote. So just keep that in mind. But Fenty Beauty is always having some kind of sale, usually especially around any holiday. So don't be discouraged if you see something that I mentioned that you may want and maybe the price is not where you want it to be right now. Just hold on, and they will typically have a sale. Also, sign up for their emails, and you may also get some kind of coupon on your first purchase, since a lot of companies tend to do that. So those are just some ways that you might be able to save with Fenty Beauty. If you're on the email list, you do get exclusive access sometimes. So I would recommend signing up for their emails if you think you're going to be a Fenty Beauty purchaser in the future. Also remember that a lot of Fenty Beauty products are available at Sephora as well. So you can shop there online as well as in store. And Sephora has partnered with Kohl's now, so they will be popping up in a lot of Kohl's locations, so you should be able to have lots of access to your Fenty Beauty goodies. One last thing before I get into the goodies is that I am not sponsored by Fenty Beauty, but I just want to share what I purchased. And again, Fenty Beauty is Rihanna's makeup line, if you weren't already familiar with the products. One thing to note also is that her line is now in two parts, so to say. She has a skin line, which is things like for your face, cleansing your face, and some other products that you can now use on your body. Is slowly growing and branching out. It started with the facial products, which I will show you one of those today. And if you look at one of my other videos where I ordered the entire collection for the face previously, so I'll link that video at the end of this one. So let's get into what I purchased. First, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Fenty Skin product. Since like I said, I use that every day on my face, and so I really just needed to re-up on something. I like to, for products that I have to order, I always like to have one kind of like a backup always in stock in my collection. So I don't like to be like using the only one that I have just in case I run out or whatever and they may sell out online. So I like to try and keep one extra in my stash. So what I did was reorder my Fenty Skin. The official name is the Remove It All Total Cleanser. And this is basically just a face wash or a cleanser that you can use daily. I use it every morning. It's part of my routine in the morning after I take my shower. Then I do my facial routine, which consists of using the moisturizer here. It has a twist top. You can just squeeze it out. I use my hands to apply it and, apply it to my face, and then I just rinse it off with a washcloth. You can also do that in the shower. I know some people do their cleansing routines in the shower when you have like face washes that you can just kind of foam up and rinse off. You can do this one however that works for you, but this is a 4.9 ounce bottle here. And like I said, I do have a video where I talk in depth about the products, so you can check that out if you want to see more about like what it looks like and hear a little bit more about that. But you can see my skin. I'm not wearing any powder or foundation or anything on my skin here. This is just like the regular cleansing, and I've been using it pretty much since I ordered it and it came out, which has been a while now. So this is all that I use on my face. in my daily routine. I use the moisturizer along with the what is called the fat water, which is like the toner. So I use that every day along with the daily moisturizer from Aveeno. So again, I talked about all of that in my previous video, so you can check that out if you want to know more about my facial routine. So that is the re-up here, and this is $25. This is the full size. It's also available in a mini travel size. So if you are someone who is new to Fenty Skin, or you just want to try it out and see if you like it or see how your skin responds to it, I would recommend getting the minis. But again, this is only $25 for the full bottle. So it's not really a bad deal, but they do have the minis in a set where you can get the wash and the not the cleanser. This is the cleanser and the toner together in a mini travel size set. So that's just something to think about if you're thinking about trying those products out. So again, the cleanser, $25. Next up is something that I want to try, and that is one of the new products to the Fenty Skin line, which is the body butter. So essentially like a moisturizer or lotion for your skin. So its official name is the Butter Drop Mini. This is the mini, so this is the travel size whipped oil butter. The Butter Drop Mini Whipped Oil Body Cream. So this is the original packaging. So I'm going to take this out. And it comes in 2 sizes. So they just released this smaller size. There's a larger size. This size is $22. I want to say the regular size or full size is $32. So not a huge difference in price. But for me, because I have a ton of body butters, but I really wanted to try this out, this was the perfect thing for me. So this is 2.5 ounces. And again, this is the smaller mini or travel size. And as you can see, since it was still in the packaging, I have not used it yet, but I'm actually going to go ahead and try a little bit on my hands just to see what it's like. As you can see, my hands are kind of dry because I just washed them. This is what it looks like. Again, it is a whipped body oil, or a body cream, sorry. So let's see how this looks. Let's see if it has a smell. I didn't smell much when I opened it. It has a little bit of a smell, but I have to really like inhale to get it. So let's see. So if you're someone who's sensitive to smells, this probably is not going to bother you. So just to see how kind of thick it is, that's probably way more than what I need for my hands. So I'm actually going to put a little back. So this is how much I got. Let's just see how far this goes on my hands. Ooh, a nice texture. And if I remember correctly, it's supposed to give you a little bit of a glow. You're not going to look like, you bathe in baby oil or anything, but it's just supposed to give you like a little summery shimmer glow. And it does have oil in it, so it's supposed to be moisturizing and give you that little sheen. All right, now you saw just that little bit that I put on my fingers. And I put them on my nice little ashy hands here. And here's what they look like. So you can see a little bit of the shine. So these are my hands here. You can see it's a little shiny, but not like super oily, greasy, whatever. It's just a nice light glow. And that was just that small bit, and it handled my hand. So a little bit goes a long way. The scent is coming through a little bit more, but again, not anything super overpowering. I don't think that if you have, if you're really sensitive to smells or anything, that this will trigger anything for you. I think you'll be fine. Rihanna did try to make a lot of her line very, what can I say? Accommodating for a lot of people with maybe skin allergies or sensitivities, rather, especially to smells or certain chemicals that may be in products. A lot her products are, I want to say they're all vegan in the skin line. They're definitely not tested on animals, that is for sure. A lot of her stuff is very clean based, so that's a good thing. And like I said, I think most of it is vegan, and again, it's not tested on animals. So whether it's your personal things that you're looking out for in your products, meaning like not tested on animals and all of that, or if you have any sensitivities, these products are probably a little more friendly for you. So again, this is the Fenty Skin body cream, the whipped oil body cream, and this is the travel size at 2.5 ounces for $22. And I ordered straight off the Fenty Beauty website. Just want to note that in case you're looking for it on Sephora or somewhere else. All right, and next up, that's all I have for the Fenty Skin. So like I said, it's my first time trying the body butter, and I really like it. My skin feels really nice and soft. And you see I have that nice little glow now. It doesn't leave oil. Now I'm touching my order sheet, because you know when something's really greasy or oily and you have it on your fingers, like if you put your finger on something, it'll leave a handprint. You can see that I'm touching here and it's not making that greasy print. So I just wanted to show you, that so that you can see, even though you have that sheen, it's not greasy on your fingers or on your skin. All right, so next up, we have some other goodies. This is part of the, I'm wearing on my lips, the Plush Matte Lipstick in the color PMS. It's kind of a, described kind of as a chocolate brown. And as you can see, and I also have a photo at the end, a still shot, so you can see my whole makeup look here. And I'll get to the eyes later. But this is the, this is what the case looks like. Right here, it says Fenty Beauty. And this is what all of the, this particular brand of lipstick, the Mademoiselle matte lipsticks, they all look like this in these tubes, nice and shiny. Fenty's packaging is usually pretty, it's minimal, but very nice, very classy. And when you open it, normally when it's brand new, you would see the FB for Fenty Beauty there. But of course, since I put it on my lips, that's now gone. But this is what it looks like. And it's just a push up, twist up top. It goes on really smooth. And again, it is a matte lipstick. It is not transfer proof. Unfortunately, she does, the liquid lipstick is a little more transfer proof. I wouldn't say it's 100% transfer proof, but it definitely transfers less than these Mademoiselles. However, they don't tend to smear that bad. Just note their transfer. Like, for example, I was drinking out of a cup and it did leave a little bit of a ring on my cup, but not a lot. And as you can see, I haven't touched up my lips or anything. So just like drinking or whatever, you might still leave a little mark, but it's not going to like mess it up to where you would need to apply some more after just drinking. So that again is the color PMS. And these were on sale. This one was $7, and I love a good chocolate lipstick, chocolate brown lip color. And so I decided to try this one out. I have quite a few of the Mademoiselles, and I'm going to show you another color in just a moment. But this is the first time I'm trying their chocolate, but I love this chocolate. So for $7, not bad at all. And again, that was the sale price. So they run, I want to say they are $14 regularly when they're not on sale, but this was a good deal. All right, next up, and this is really like the first thing that caught my eye when I went on the website. I honestly wasn't looking for anything other than to reorder my face wash, but when I saw this particular set, I knew I had to get it. Plus, I knew between the face wash and this set, I would end up with my $65 for the bag. So I'm going to show you this here, and then I'll break this down. When you buy bundles, it usually comes in a nice bag like this. Most of the packaging that comes with Fenty is recyclable, reusable. So again, very, very, very environmentally friendly line. Everything from the packaging, it comes in a cardboard box. The paper, everything is like recyclable or reusable. So just keep that in mind when you get it. If you order like a smaller order and it doesn't come in a box, it usually comes in like a kind of brown recyclable enveloper or mailer. So everything is usually done to be as environmentally friendly as possible. So another perk for those of us who are concerned about our impact on the environment and trying to decrease waste in general. Put my ring back on. I took off to apply. All right, so one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes is the Moroccan Spice palette from Fenty Beauty. Now this palette has been out for quite some time. Pretty much is their like one of their first palettes, and I've had it for forever. This is actually my third one. Yes, third one. And I'm gonna tell you why in just a second. But here's the back, so you can see the color scheme. These colors are great. This palette is a good like from everyday looks to I'm going out, or you're trying to match a certain color in an outfit. This palette has it all. So this could really be like a one-stop shop for your palette. And I'm actually going to show you the one that I'm currently using. This is what it looks like. And when I open it, y'all gonna see like I've really been putting it on, using it since I got it. Still have my plastic there, but this is what the palette actually looks like. As you can see the pan and some of the colors because they are my go-tos. That gold, that was like I was doing that look like every day, where I was using this brown here and this gold. And what I'm currently wearing on my eyes, and I'll get closer, I am wearing the shimmery color that you see across my lid here. That is this kind of a rosy color, has a little shimmer in it. And then behind that, the darker brown that you might see there, it's just a matte color. Further up top, that is this color right here. No, I'm sorry, this color. I was looking at it backwards. This color right here, it's this dark kind of chocolatey brown. So I'm wearing this color and this shimmer here on my eyes currently, and it kind of matches this rose gold I have going on, and then my little earrings. So I want to give you guys a good look for the video. And again, I have gone in more depth about the palette itself in my previous Fenty videos, so you can just check those out if you want to see more. However, like I said, I have been using this palette, and you can see it comes with a mirror, which is great, so good for traveling. You have your mirror. But in this particular bargain that I got, and I mean this was a bargain, I got the palette plus 2 brushes, okay? 2 of her makeup brushes. I have not purchased any because I have tons of makeup brushes, so I never bought. You can buy them individually on the website, but I did not, and from Sephora, but I've never purchased any of them just because I already had a billion brushes. But when I saw this bundle for $45, and when you see everything that's in here, you're like, what? The palette plus these 2 brushes, and then this is the fly liner here, which is just what they call the eyeliner. I'm not wearing it right now, but this is the eyeliner, and this is black. It's called 'Cause I'm Black. And one thing to note about this eyeliner is actually she just released a brown fly liner, so as part of the fall collection. So if you are interested in that, this is what it looks like. And there's that wonderful tip, so you can do a very defined look with it. And again, it's called 'Cause I'm Black. So that came in my package. And then the eyeshadow primer. This is my go-to primer. The primer is in Invisipink, which I think that's the only color, but that's the name of it. I use this primer every day, whether I'm putting on Fenty eyeshadow or another brand of eyeshadow. This is my go-to everyday primer. Before Fenty came out with their makeup line, the primer that I was using was Urban Decay Potion. And those are the only 2 primers that I use on my eyes. And I'm someone who has oily eyelids. This is what the primer looks like. That has oily eyelids, so I have to use a primer. It has nothing to do with the quality of the eyeshadow. But this one works and my makeup lasts. So this is, again, the eye primer, and I highly recommend it. I use it every day, and I've used it across several brands. So it works great with Fenty products, obviously. And then it also works, I've used it with Beauty Bakery. I've used it with, who's my other, Urban Decay, because that's pretty much a lot of my palettes are Urban Decay. Beauty Bakery, of course, the Fenty palette, and MAC palettes. I've used with pretty much any eyeshadow brand that I own, and it has never given me any problems. So highly recommend it. Highly flexible with that particular primer. So if you're someone like me with oily eyes, give that eyeshadow primer a try. And again, I got all of these goodies for $45. And that's literally like getting the paying for the palette and getting everything else for free. So that was, of course, that was the sale price. It was on clearance. This is not available anymore. This package is not available anymore. Everything, the brushes are available individually, the primer is available, and the fly liner is available, but they're not available in this bundle set that I got anymore. And honestly, when I saw it, I figured it would sell really quick, so I snatched it up like on day one. So I'm definitely happy that I purchased it, and I think it was a great deal. So definitely keep an eye out if you see that. The bundle had been there, but it was way more expensive than $45. All right, so last but not least, that brings me to my 3-piece gift set that I got for hitting that $65 threshold. And it was this cute makeup bag, Fenty makeup bag, of course. And inside the makeup bag, I get 2 travel size. I get Cause I'm Black, which is the full frontal mascara. It is a volume lift and curl mascara. So I get the mini size of that. And then I get Griselda Mademoiselle, so which is the that is the mini version of the matte, like I showed you for my lips. So it's that same thing. This is the size of the mini, and I'll open up the, let me put them side by side with the full size. So same packaging, just a smaller version. So this is the full size Mademoiselle, and this is the mini size, which is what I got in my travel set. And the color that you get inside the travel set is Griselda. And I'm going to show you, this is one that I already got. I had it and I've used it and I love it. It's a perfect fall color. Now from here, it looks almost brown, but it's actually a deep kind of burgundy color. So I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. Okay. And again, that color is called Griselda. And it is available in a full size, but it came in my part of my 3-piece set. And I'll move this so you can see the bag. There we go. And if you open it, you'll see inside there, and you'll see this is my these are my goodies wrapped up in here. So again, Griselda and the full frontal mascara. And it is a lifting, curling, and volumizing mascara. Now, I don't wear mascara, so I'll probably end up giving that away. But everything else I pretty much do wear. And like I said, I already had Griselda, and I love it. It's a perfect for fall because, like I said, as you can see, it gives you that good, deep, kind of burgundy red color. So again, perfect fall and winter color. And it is one of the Mademoiselles. There you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this inspired you to maybe check out Fenty Beauty's website or even check them out in Sephora or online in Sephora if you are interested in purchasing any of the items. And again, like I said, I will link my previous Fenty video to this so you can get more details about some of these products that I have talked more about in the past. And see what they're like. And I will put a picture or two at the end with this full makeup look so that you can see it. These are all Fenty products. Again, this is the Mademoiselle and PMS on my lips, and 2 of the colors from the Moroccan Spice Fenty Beauty palette. Thanks again for watching. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow me on my other social media outlets that I've listed down below in the description box. And I will see you next time.